We are with Graham Harbour, Chief Measurer of the class of the International A-Class Association. Well, Graham, how's the championship been to now? How many sailors do we have?
I think we have in the vicinity of about 160 sailors, and we are now into the split of the gold and silver fleet, and we are, I think, for the first time seeing Glennie and Misha sailing against each other, so the next few days will be a very exciting time.
Okay.
I think finally 154.
Okay.
There was a few dropped out, and because of the trouble with the American container, we lost 6 or 7 boats as well.
But there were sailors that were here at Punta Ala, but they lost the chance to race because of the container.
Yes.
Came.
Could not get it through IACA customs. So it was very disappointing, for all the work that they put in to come here.
Yeah, we're sorry for them. And how about the venue? It seems really nice, right?
I think the venue is excellent. I have probably been to about 10 World Championships, and this would be right up there with the very best. I mean, to have everyone that they can stay together in the same area, beautiful water, beautiful weather, and despite, I guess, a slow start on things, the actual organisation has been really good.
I'm seeing that the logistics are really good now.
Yes.
Maybe we have some problems with some delay because there were a lot of boats, right? How the process of the measurement went? You are the chief measurer of the class?
The measurement turned into a very big deal. We probably spent 3 full days of sometimes 12 hours a day on the measurement. We had a team of 6 measurers plus possibly another 4 or 5 assistants, and I'd say all up we probably put about 35 hours into the measuring of the boats.
Yeah, I saw you guys working a lot every day.
They did, yeah. Look, the very big effort. Most of the boats were rule compliant, but unfortunately I found a lot of the boats had trouble with the winglets being oversized, and unfortunately the result of probably very poor measurement standards in the past regattas. Something the class has to address and basically get on top of, so that everyone can turn up and know that their boats are correct.
So you have a smooth process and a major event, right?
Yeah.
Which are your recommendations for the local associations to have a better measurement certificate for next major event, to do the local work? What are your recommendations for the local classes?
I think this is for each different country.
Okay.
Yeah, I have tried very much this year to try and get a database in place of all the measurers and to get more correspondence out to them. It is very difficult to train the measurers because they are spread all over the world, but I guess I try and catch up with as many measurers as I can when we come to events like this. And our measurement is very simple. I mean, it is really just the length, the width, just some boxes. And I think we've just got to keep within that, and hopefully, as time goes on, it'll work. I really think the way forward is possibly not to have pre-race measurement anymore as we have done here, and possibly adopt the post-race measurement that the World Cup does.
To a selected boat?
Yes, the onus is on the competitor to make sure their boat is rule compliant.
That's it.
And I think, instead of 3 wasted days here, it would be far better spent an hour or so after each race and do 5 or 10 boats. You only have to disqualify 1 boat, and you'll never see it.
I'm sorry.
You will never see it again. So
that is going to force the sailors to do the previous work.
Exactly, and that's what they should be doing.
Okay, perfect. And so, there is where the role of the local measurers is going to take a big part, right?
I think so, yeah. And
how is the process of the local measurers? You need to authorize them through IACA? How is...
We basically leave it up to the countries to arrange your own measurers. Some countries cannot have a measurer. The measurer has to be authorised by their national sailing federation. By
the sailing associations, okay.
Yeah, but the majority of the countries, like I know in Australia, our association, we have a measurer in each state. We authorise that. we give the necessary training and we monitor how it works. So it's
okay. Okay, for a final word, how is the class doing? How the membership is doing? You have a meeting? How looking forward to the class?
Look, I think there has been. We still have the Rule 8 controversy, and it will not go away. It missed out again on this regatta by this much of going to ballot. Personally, I'm not concerned which way it goes. I just want everyone to be happy with what we've got, and it's always.
But it's difficult.
It's difficult, yes. The problem, people go back. It wasn't to the World Championships in New Zealand last February that we only started to see boats foiling for the very first time, and now in 18 months. You've only got to look at it.
Only 1 year, some months ago.
It is amazing. And look, this has been happening within the rules. So I sometimes think, well, maybe the rule is all right. It has kept things going.
Keep development.
It has kept developments in there. I think it has possibly stopped big run out in costs. You know, if you start to go big foils, pre-carbons, it could just go through the roof. You know, the amount of development that's gone on, IACA has done an extraordinary amount. I think he has done 8 different sets of SED boards since last year. You know, and then Misha and that with the sail development, you know, we did not even know about that until 2 weeks ago.
Glenn Ashby found out that he needs to change his sail 2 weeks ago.
Exactly. So, look, I don't think
there's still room. There's still room to play.
I don't think the class has ever been stronger. I mean, we've never had a championship with this many boats. I mean, this is unbelievable.
I was missing to ask you. This is the biggest championship ever, right?
Exactly. You know, mainly, I think, you know, we've had 100 boats before, but certainly not like this. This is amazing.
Huge.
Yeah, fantastic. So, I think, and the number of new boats. Look, Australia, we're a long way away, and we have had, I think, 20 new boats in the last 18 months.
The United States is also receiving
and I think Argentina has had 9 boats or something.
It's in the process of gathering the new class. And here live, I want to tell you that we might, after formalize our association, we might bid to host 2020 Worlds in Buenos Aires. We are going to host F-18 Worlds next year in Buenos Aires, already confirmed, for 2016, or maybe we might bid for 2020, and I think it's a good frame of time for.
And look, what we want to do too is we want to get the class out there and have these different venues that we can go to. You know, too often you know, even Italy at the moment. This is our 3rd time in Italy, I think, in 15 years or less than that probably.
We need to go abroad.
We have lots of beautiful countries. You know, we should be spreading our wings and getting out there. And you know, Argentina, for example, I think would be marvellous.
Hey, you need to come. Okay, Grant, thank you for your time, and I'm really happy to be here in this world. I think it's an historical one on the number of boats, the place, and what is going on also with the racing. Thank you very much.
No worries.